Hey everybody, this is Erica Sabo. Today I'm going to be announcing the winners for my Modern Gamer Week giveaway. So winner 1 for the Assassin's Creed tote bag, the Assassin's Creed coin, the mouse pads, is going to be the Edward 39. And the winner for the XBLA PSN gift card mouse pad is, and Fable Anniversary as well here, this guy, is going to be Black Lips and Corsets. So congratulations, you two. Thank you so much for entering and giving me your comments and everything. That was really awesome. And thank you so much to everybody who entered this giveaway. I really appreciate it. I'm really glad to have subscribers like you. I'm really glad that we can talk about these kinds of things, and I don't know, it's really cool. I really loved reading every single one of your entries and getting an idea on what your interests are. So please tune in again this Wednesday for another giveaway, and then I'll have another one the following week, and that's going to wrap it up for my 5K subscriber giveaway. Yeah, this has been really fun so far, so I hope you've been enjoying it too. Lots of really cool prizes and sponsors coming up. I want to also give another big thank you to both Razer and Microsoft Xbox Canada for helping me out with this giveaway, and yeah, please stay tuned. So let's move on to my weekly vlog. Hey everybody, this is Erica Sabo. Welcome back to another one of my weekly vlogs. Let's see what's been going on this week. So in terms of gaming, probably the biggest thing and the holy grail of the video, I'd say, or one of the holy grails, has to be me getting Earthbound complete in box. Now it doesn't have its inserts, so if you want to consider that not complete, that's fair enough. But yeah, I can't believe I have this. And it comes with the guide here as well, lovingly used by my great friend Steve, who is in the middle of moving to Australia, so she's actually already left by the time you see this. And then Earthbound right here. So I bought this off of her, and it was kind of a no-brainer for me. It was something that I knew I had to do, and how often do you get this chance? The only other time I've ever seen a physical, complete in-box Earthbound like this was at Game Mania here in Toronto. That was the only time. It was going for 500. And yeah, I'm really happy that I have this, and I feel like I'm gonna like put together a shrine or something just to make sure that it's like it's in the best place it possibly can be. And this is like very much like my little haven. This is where I keep all my retro games, where I film right here, and it's the perfect spot. So I'll have to do some readjusting and yeah, figure things out. But I'm very happy to have this in my collection finally. It was probably one of the biggest purchases out of anything I want. I mean, working designs for Sega Saturn games in particular are going to be pricey, like more than 200 each. And of course, if I want to get like games like, I don't know, Panzer Dragoon Saga, for instance, that's going to cost me a lot of money. Unless like I get it in pieces or whatever. So yeah, that's it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky, but it's gonna be worth it. There was actually one more thing that I wanted to show you that I'm very excited about, so hold on one second. So my friend Mike, Mike Anthony, he's really amazing, and he actually sent me some games as well. So I'm very much into the Lunar games, Lunar 1 and 2. And if you haven't already seen in my collection before, I have Lunar 1 and 2 on the PlayStation 1, complete in box. Well, almost. Lunar 2 doesn't come with a necklace or the pendant, so which is kind of a bummer. But I have everything. I have everything, and it's a really nice box by Working Designs. But he was nice enough to send me Lunar on the Sega CD in box. I just need the manual now, so I'm trying to find the manual around somewhere. And then I have Lunar 2 here, and we got the game. So I'm gonna need to find the box for this, and I'm going to need to find the manual for this as well. Once I have those though, then those will be complete. I need to make them complete. I don't usually just get discs or just boxes and discs, but this was a deal I could not pass up, so I definitely need to do this, and I just want to give you a big thank you, both Steve and Mike, for doing this for me. It means the world, and I'm really happy to know I have friends like you. It's I feel really lucky. I feel really, really, really lucky, so thank you so much. Alright, I think that's it for gaming. Let's move on to anime. So this week was also very much the week of anime. It was a crazy one, and I have a lot of pickups and a lot of news in store that I am just so excited to let all of you know. So as you know, I just posted my part 4 for my top 20 anime of all time. Now of course, as you know too, there is absolutely no order to this list because I cover several different genres. If I was covering one genre, it would be very different, very different. Although I still do say that Serial Experiments Lane is my favorite. There are many, 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 many though. Even ones that I didn't mention in the list that I tend to put more so in the pictures for my thumbnails. Those are other anime that I really enjoy. So it all worked out very well in the end, and I'm very pleased. So if you haven't checked that out already, please check out the finale. If you haven't checked out the others too, I've left links in the details with all of those as well if you are interested. So in terms of pickups, this is kind of a doozy here. So this week I got my issue of Dengeki Dao from J-List. If you're not familiar with J-List, they are awesome, and they sell so many products from Japan. So I got Dengeki Dao because I just really wanted to get these covers for Nagino Asagara. I was actually really bummed though because this issue was supposed to come with bookmarks, and it was supposed to come with a poster, and none of it came inside. So the other issue of Dengeki Dao I have, which is up there, I got this really cute Minaka keychain, which was really adorable, or a little phone chain, or phone charm, or whatever you call it. So I was a little bit bummed, to be honest, but whatever, you know, it is what it is, and it's totally retired now, so it's not like I would be able to get it anyways, so whatever happened happened. But I'm still happy to have it. Now I can practice my Japanese with this. So there's that. Let's see what else. So as I said, my friend Steve is moving, or has already moved, and she gave me some other stuff too. So she gave me volumes 1 and 2 of Angelic Layer, which makes me really happy because this is like high school memories all over again. And this is really great if you are into Clamp, if you like what they do. And it's just a really refreshing series. I had a really great time with it, both in anime and in manga, although I think I like the manga better, actually. I really enjoy it a lot, and I highly recommend you check it out if you haven't already. Very, very excited to have these two in my collection, and can't wait to expand on that. And then to finally expand on Cardcaptor Sakura as well, because there's been so much Sakura news, and I need to get the mangas. I only have like 1 issue, and I think it's like volume 3, so I'll have to probably go to, well, we have Anime North coming up, which is another piece of news I wanted to mention. Anime North is coming up next weekend. I'm probably going to do some video stuff for it, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be super fun, and we're really excited. I just wish I had like a mic or something, because I don't know if you'll be able to hear me, so I might end up getting like a Rode video mic or something. I'm not sure. Oh, I do have a lav that I could test out. I'll have to test that out soon. Maybe I'll do like a little sound check video or something. But yeah, so that's gonna be coming up next weekend here in Toronto, or just outside of the city, and that's gonna be good. That's gonna be awesome. So maybe I'll find some deals there. If you did not already know, speaking of this, I'm gonna transition back into pickups, but if you did not already know, I'm gonna be doing a cosplay for Chisaki from Nagino Asakara. I love Chisaki very much, and I really hope I see some Sumagus there, and I hope I see some other characters too from the anime, because I love it very much. If you haven't seen my uniform, you'll probably see it soon, because I'm sure my Friday video is gonna be like, hey guys, look at me in my cosplay, right? So so I'm gonna be cosplaying Chisaki when she's older in the anime, but when she's kind of reminiscing about her younger years, and she tries on her uniform. So that's why you're gonna see her in her old uniform, but her older. So I am very excited for that. I'm going to be working at, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be working at, no details, total details yet, but I'm going to be in the vendor's room with Iceman Video Games, which you might know, I work with them. So I'm going to be there for like half the day, and then I'm going to go like hang out and party and stuff. And then I have a music festival to go back to here in Toronto, so a lot of juggling, but I'm probably going to be there Friday and Saturdays. So if you do want to meet up, leave a comment below and I'm sure we can work something out. But know that I'll be at the Iceman booth, you can meet me there, or we can find a place to hang out and meet and greet and whatever. So probably outside or something like that. Hopefully it'll be a nice weekend. So yeah, I think that's it for that. So stay tuned for more in terms of Anime North. And then I've been getting Bakurano because, as you know as well, very much into this anime and manga. So I got volume 1 from Indigo's used book section, which is really great because it's basically brand new when I paid quite a bit less money. I have 2. Now the Indigo, one of the Indigos here in Toronto is going to be closing and everything is 50% off. So I ended up finding volumes 7 and 8 as well, which I am very excited about. So I just got to get the middle ones now and it'll be great. I also ended up picking up Shinsekai Yori from the New World, which looks way more ecchi in the manga than it does in the anime. So I found volume 2 and volume 3, but I couldn't find any of the others, unfortunately. Yeah, it looks really different. Like, even like reading some of it, I'm like, whoa, that's really ecchi. It's really ecchi. I have no problem with ecchi whatsoever because there's so much more to it. It's not just, you know, you can't really judge a book by its cover, and knowing Shinsekai Yori has a lot of mature themes and has a lot more than what you might anticipate. So the anime is a lot more mature seeming, but that's okay, whatever. Let's see, this is a long one. This is a long one, okay. So the other big news I wanted to say is that I am going to be a guest on Mangapod, if you're not familiar with Mangapod. It's a really awesome videocast where a group of really cool people, such as Hapileerin, Dr. Daza, Dodger, Dexterity Bonus, and Yakarama, all sit together and talk about particular manga or parts of a manga. Different volumes and things like that. So one of my awesome Twitter followers, Otaku Dad, he was like, oh, you know, Erica should really be on Mangapod. And then they all contacted me, Daza and Aaron in particular, and they're like, oh my god, you know, like you should be on our show. And I was like, oh my god, oh, okay, I'll be on your show. So I'm gonna be on in July and September. We're gonna be talking about Tokyo ESP, which is gonna be released as an anime very soon this summer, and then Claymore in September. So I really hope you check that out. I will be talking about this more as the dates get closer, but I'm very excited to be doing this and to be surrounded by such cool anime people and just be connected, because I've been wanting to integrate anime into my channel for a while, and I'm really glad I can do this, and I'm really glad that it can take me places. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I'm super stoked. Yeah, dang, that's a lot anime-wise. I'm sorry I had to go through that. But yeah, I think that's it. Oh, one more thing before I finish anime actually is, speaking of Mangapod, they have an Indiegogo campaign going on right now where they're just trying to gather funds so they could go to Anime Expo, and I highly suggest you support them if you are into like high quality anime content, anime reviews, things like that, right? So please support them, or at least check out their page, share their page, share it on Twitter, do whatever you can, and spread the love, because they deserve it very much. And anyone I'm friends with like that, like, I gotta support in some way or another. So please, I highly recommend you do that. I'm gonna be linking to it below in the details, and I really hope that you can contribute in some shape or form and help them out, whether that's a shout out or a donation or whatever, because they really deserve it very much. So as for YouTube life and stuff, because that's apparently what it's turned into over these past few episodes, almost at episode 20, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, it's been a crazy week. It's been a really crazy week once again. And first off, I want to give a big apology to everybody for these delays, these video delays as of recently. It's not something I intend on, and it's one of those things where I just really don't like to keep people waiting, and I don't like going off of my deadlines, right? Like, even making these videos, I set very strict deadlines for myself because that's just the way I'm used to working. Working as a freelance blogger, I've had to do that. I've had to be self-motivated and get that kind of stuff done, so I can be really hard on myself. So if I I just wanna let you guys know that this isn't something that's gonna continue on. I'm gonna be going back on track. It's just a lot of things in life right now, and things really slowing me down, so I apologize for that very much so, and I just want you to be committed to what I do, and to know that this isn't something that's just going to become a common occurrence, right? This is not something I enjoy. I don't like being off schedule like this, but things will get better soon, very, very soon. I also want to give a big apology for anybody who left me a Follow Friday yesterday, well, because today is Saturday for me. Follow Fridays, I get these every week, and I appreciate every single one of them. I personally thank everybody who does so, and this time I wasn't able to, hence why I sent the mass tweet saying thank you for all the FFs. I really, really feel bad that I wasn't able to. It was one of those things where it was just bad timing yesterday. Friday was a really busy day, and my battery was dying on my phone. It was just bad all around, so I just want you to know that I appreciate every single one of your shoutouts, every single one of them, and I wouldn't be where I am right now today without each and every one of those. So thank you so much, and I really hope that you continue enjoying my content, because I really love hearing from you, and I really love working together with all of you, because I very much am collaborating with each and every one of you, and it's a dream. It really is a dream to be where I am and doing things like that as well. So yeah. Yeah, that's it in terms of that. In terms of just life, I'm just trying to like find closure myself, because my parents are actually leaving tomorrow to their semi-retirement, flying very far away. They were supposed to leave on Monday, but I got the news a little bit earlier in the week that they were going to be leaving sooner, so I'm kind of mentally preparing myself right now. I'm gonna have tonight off so I can leave very early tomorrow to go see them off at the airport, and then probably just hang out downtown and try to not depress myself. It's my friend's birthday as well, Alicia, and I really want to hang out with her. I just gotta take my mind off of things, but we'll see how I'm feeling. So that's probably one of the biggest things, and why I've been having these delays is just these family issues, and just trying to find clarity within myself, and saying goodbye, so I know it's not forever, but still it feels like it, because they're probably not going to be leaving. They're moving across the globe, and this is probably going to be it for them, so it is what it is, but I'm happy for them. I'm very, very, very happy for them. So aside from that, there was some really random news that happened that I mentioned on Twitter, and I was just like, what? Like, I know some of you are like, are you actually considering this? And no, I'm not. And that in question is apparently King of the Nerds. They sent me a request to be on season 3 of their reality TV show. So it's just a reality TV show about nerds, and they do like competitions and everything, and then there's a chance to win like 100K or something like that. It's one of those things where like I don't really want that kind of exposure. I just found it very amusing. When I posted about it, I'm like, what? Like, are you kidding me? Like, the casting manager is getting a hold of me regarding this. It was kind of weird, but also very uplifting, because not because I want to do it, but more because my work is taking me somewhere. Branding is taking me to all these different places and getting me all these different requests and things, and just everything on Patreon as well, in terms of, you know, my campaign just to help fund for different things for my channel and up my quality and be able to travel and meet all of you and all these things, right? So yeah, it was really random, so just so you know, it's not happening. It's not happening. I'm not like, it's interesting, I'm interested, but it's not the kind of exposure I want. I'm not really that kind of person at all. So I'd rather just stick with my YouTube channel and then keep going with that, right? and then guest appearances and collaborations, obviously, right? So yeah, very random, but I'm happy. Yeah. Another thing I wanted to mention is I went to Super Audio Land at El Macombo, or Elmo, here in Toronto on Friday. Had a really amazing time. There were some really great video game inspired musicians here. There were my friends the Blast Processors, who I've mentioned in the past, particularly my Con Bravo video, but I hope to mention them more in the future because they are so cool. They're a Sega themed band that I really love here in the city, and you should totally check them out if you haven't already. I will put details below. There's also Epic Game Music. James is awesome. He's part of RetrowareTV, who I worked with in the past, and they really kind of helped leverage me to where I am right now, I feel, through like video spotlights and things like that. And then also we had Megaran, which was the highlight of the evening. Well, they were all highlights technically, but yeah, man, it was so good, and he's such a humble person. If there's ever anyone you should definitely meet, it is Megaran. Just such an amazing person. And then we had DJ János as well, which I think he's Hungarian. It sounds very Hungarian. That's a very Hungarian name. I'm Hungarian, if you did not already know. So I'm pretty sure János is Hungarian. So don't quote me there. Maybe though. We'll see. maybe I'll ask him or something. I don't know. I'll be nosy. But yeah, so that was really amazing. Apparently deadmau5 was there, which is really exciting. deadmau5 actually lives in Toronto, so wouldn't be surprised, and apparently the rumors were true, it seems. I'm really happy I was in deadmau5's presence. Had just a really great time chilling out, dancing, and just great. It was just an amazing evening, and I can't wait for many more of these video game themed evenings in the future. This was in collaboration with Con Bravo, which is going to be coming up very soon. I'm going to be talking about that more as well, and yeah, it was just great. So you should definitely check it out if you are in the city and you're looking for events or shows like that. Highly recommend you check them out. Now I guess we're gonna move on to YouTube shoutouts. So I want to give shoutouts to a lot of different people. First, I want to give a shout out to Epic Game Music, since I had already mentioned him in terms of Super Audio Land, and he has some really amazing guitar covers for video games. He's very talented, extremely talented, and he's worked together with my boyfriend in the past as well, in a band they used to be in together, and it's just very small world. But you know, he's really talented, really amazing, and I highly recommend you check that out. I also want to give a shout out to all the people who are part of Mangapod. So we're talking Daza fighting for Nippon, some really great anime content, as well as Hapileerin and Yokorama Game Talk, and Dexterity Bonus, Dodger. Highly recommend you check out all of their channels if you haven't already and you are into anime or you are into like all kinds of things. Dodger covers a lot of gaming as well. But yeah, it's just so good. It's so good. I'm really happy to be working together with them, and yeah, I highly recommend you check out their channel if you haven't already. And I think that's it. I think that's it for YouTube. I feel like this has been like crazy long blabber episode. I'm like talking a mile a minute here, but that's me and my element right there. But yeah, so I think that's it for YouTube and stuff. So I really hope you enjoyed this week's episode. I hope your week has been good too. Please let me know if there's any highlights in your week, and what you've been up to, if there's anything that you want me to check out, or if there's anything you want to share with the rest of the commenters as well. Please feel free, leave a comment below. I always appreciate comments below, not just for myself but for everybody else around, because I want you guys to have conversations with each other when I can't always be around, and I want to have comments and questions and all that stuff. I want to have conversations with you whenever I can as well. So yeah, it's been a crazy week, but almost there. So yeah, it's a doozy, but I'm really excited to see what the next couple weeks are gonna be like, and I'm really excited for Anime North as well. So please stay tuned for more info on that, and stay tuned for more info on everything else I mentioned, like Mangapod and all that stuff. So yeah, we'll see you guys later. Okay, peace.